Hare Krishna. So today we have a very interesting question. अगर भगवान कृष्ण करे तो रास लीला और अगर हम करें तो कैरेक्टर ढीला. If Lord Krishna does his various pastimes, whatever activities he does, it's called as pastime. And when we do the same thing, then we are questioned on our character. So let's try to understand this very clearly. A very nice shloka from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, shloka number 9, which says, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti swarjuna. So here Krishna is telling Arjun about himself and he's saying, Janma karma cha me divyam. So Arjuna, my janma, my birth, and my karma, my activities are all divya, are all transcendental or spiritual. Now based on this verse, let's try to understand the Krishna's pastimes. Now what is this Raas Leela all about? So Raas Leela is a pastime of the Lord where Krishna is dancing with many gopis and Srimati Radharani. How many gopis? It's described in Srimad Bhagavatam, lakhs and lakhs of gopis. Now the question is, so when Krishna is dancing with so many girls, is that proper? Always this question is there. This is the controversy that is always there. And people try to imitate that particular thing and say, if Krishna can do, I can also do. Now let's try to understand who are these gopis. So we have Lord Krishna, we have Sri Radha, and we have gopis. Who are these personalities? So from Bhagavad Gita, we clearly understand Krishna is that supreme personality of Godhead. Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, shloka number 7, Matta parataram nanyat. There is no one above me, O Arjun. He makes it very clear. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarva pravartate. Everything comes from me, Krishna says. Everything that we see, both material and spiritual. The reference is chapter number 10, shloka number 8 from Bhagavad Gita. Now, who is Srimati Radharani? Let's try to understand this. So Krishna, he says very clearly that there are three energies basically. Internal energy, Antaranga Shakti, external energy, Bahiranga Shakti, and marginal energy or Tathashta Shakti. So Antaranga Shakti, we have to understand that's the spiritual part, the spiritual energy. External energy or Bahiranga Shakti is what we see around. And Tathashta Shakti is we, the living entities. Because with spiritual practice, we can be spiritual. If we don't do any spiritual practice, we are completely material. Now, it's a very important thing to note that Srimati Radharani, she is called as the Ladhini potency or Ladhini Shakti of the Lord. So, she comes in this Antaranga Shakti category. And she is Shakti and Krishna is Shaktiman. So Shakti and Shaktiman, there is no difference between the two. And so we can also say that there is no difference between Radha and Krishna. And who are these gopis? These gopis are nothing else but the expansions of Srimati Radharani. So Sri Radha will expand as various gopis of Vrindavan. Now, again, let's go back and try to understand. So Krishna and Srimati Radharani, there is no difference. Radharani and the gopis, there is no difference. So Krishna and the gopis, there is no difference. So Krishna, Sri Radha and the gopis, we can say all of them are actually Krishna. There's no difference. But yes, energetic and energy, Shaktiman and Shakti. This part we understand. So now when Krishna is dancing with the gopis, don't you think it's like Krishna dancing with himself? Okay, let's do a small activity. Tell me if I am right or wrong. So what do you say? Is it right or wrong? Confused once again. So I'm kissing myself. Any problem? I'm kissing myself. What's the problem? When Krishna is dancing with himself, then what is the problem? So there's a very important thing to note, that when we understand the truth, the tattva, that's what Krishna is saying. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha. So that person who understands Krishna in truth, there'll be no ambiguity. There'll be no question on Lord Krishna's character, his various activities. And when it comes to us, if Krishna is doing like that, why can't I do? Oh, we also can do. Who said no? So remove some girls from the body and start dancing. Start dancing. Krishna did that. All his internal potencies are out and they're dancing with each other. So why can't we also do that? That is what is the difference. We are mortal beings of this world, and Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the source of all the energies and everything that exists in this entire creation. So that's why, whenever we pull down the Lord at our level on the material platform and try to analyze what happens, we just commit offenses. But when we understand Krishna in the truth, from the Shastra, we will be clear with who the personality is and who the other personalities are. So the best thing that we should do is stop watching movies and TV series to understand Krishna and directly read Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita to understand Krishna. So such questions will not come at all. I hope this makes it very clear. So it's a fact, अगर भगवान कृष्ण करे तो रास लीला ही है, अगर हम करें तो पक्का हमारा कैरेक्टर ढीला है. Hope this answers your question. Hare Krishna.